Kuppaswamy, could you explain what a Jeeva Samadhi is and what the value is of coming to visit Jeeva Samadhis? We know that there are over 200 Jeeva Samadhis throughout India. Many very famous saints took Jeeva Samadhi. And what I'd like you to explain, if you would please, for Westerners, many Westerners have never heard of Jeeva Samadhi. They have heard of Maha Samadhi, but they don't know what a Jeeva Samadhi is. Mayama took Jeeva Samadhi. Could you explain what a Jeeva Samadhi is and what the benefit is for people to make a pilgrimage to a Jeeva Samadhi?
In ordinary language, Samadhi means a burial place. What happens when a man dies? The spirit leaves the body and the body is buried there, but the body is being eaten by worms and earth. But a Jeeva Samadhi means entirely different thing. The body is dead, but it is not totally dead. Consciousness is already embedded there. Though the body is not able to move here and there, consciousness resides in that body. The person is very much alive. The consciousness is not dead. The consciousness does not leave the body. So the Guru, though he is motionless, he is still there. Mayama is still there. Her consciousness is very much there. She can bless you. Now that she is motionless and all her energy is totally saved. Even now she is in meditation. She is accumulating spiritual energy. For what? For blessing it with her disciples. So, instead of going to a temple, if you come to a Jeeva Samadhi, you will have abundant spiritual energy and blessings. And a temple gets its energy only through Kumbhabhishekam, that is, it has to be consecrated once in 12 years with the mantra, the ritual of mantra. But a Jeeva Samadhi is more than a temple. You don't have to consecrate it. It is already a divine body with total consciousness. A Guru is there. Though he is not able to move around with his physical body, he is able to come out with his astral body and his causal body and his divine body. So, if you want direct blessings of a Guru, it is better to come to a Jeeva Samadhi than to go to a temple. That is why I say it is more than a temple. And moreover, the abundant energy created by the Guru, even now, it is passed on to the disciple immediately for spiritual education, for enlightenment and immortality. So, a Jeeva Samadhi is a place where a man is buried alive. He is not dead. He or she is not dead. He is very much alive inside. And 200 Jeeva Samadhis are there inside the state of Tamil Nadu itself. And we have more than 20 states in India. You can find thousands and thousands of Jeeva Samadhis in India. So this is called Mukti, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. This is the first stage. The second stage is, as I told you earlier, the Siddhas, achievement of getting a body which is non-decayable and retaining it as long as possible. In the case of Mayama, she was able to retain it for 250 years, and some people say more than 400 years. And they can prolong the state of Kaya Kalpa for any number of eons if they want it. The great Saint Tirumular says, Ennili kodi yugam irunde nikayate. With this body, I have been living for eons and eons. So, they can have death only when they wish it to come. Only when they are willing to enter into that other dimension. So, they can prolong their longevity as long as they want. So, this is the Siddha tradition. So, what is the significance of a Jeeva Samadhi is that a Guru is buried alive even after her death or entering into Maha Samadhi. He or she is very much alive and he is there to bless his or her disciples with spiritual, abundantly spiritual energy, further enlightenment and spiritual unfoldment.
And you spoke about the difference between visiting a temple and visiting a Jeeva Samadhi. Isn't it also true that
yes.
many of the temples in South India are built on top of Jeeva Samadhis?
Very much.
For instance, the most popular temple in India that is visited by the most number of people per year is Tirupati,
yes.
the temple of Lord Balaji. And yet, the great Siddhar Gonga is
yes,
buried.
That is
his
true.
Jeeva Samadhi is under
Yes. Yes.
Lord Balaji. So
That
Lord
is
Balaji is actually above the Jeeva Samadhi of the great Siddhar Gonga.
Yes, that is true. That is true. You know why a temple is built upon a Jeeva Samadhi? There are two reasons. First of all, a temple is only an external symbol of the human body. A human body lying flat horizontally on a floor is the way a temple is being built. And the 6 adharas, chakras, are the 6 rounds you have to go around a temple. And finally, at the innermost sanctum sanctorum, there is a dark, small place, narrow place. That is your Ajna chakra. And there, your soul is like a lamp. In the light of that lamp, you see God embedded there. That is why you light a camphor. What does that camphor symbolize? It symbolizes your spirit, light inside. God has given us that light. And with the help of that light, you are able to see the oversoul God inside. So now this place is dark. Ajna chakra, the sanctum sanctorum of the human body, is dark. And when your spirit is enlightened, with the help of that light, you are able to see God Himself. So, what is a Hindu temple? For that matter, even what is a Gothic church? It is built upon the same principles in which the human body is built. So, when you enter into a temple, worship the Lord and come back, you are actually going through the Mooladhara and traveling through all the 6 chakras and entering into Ajna chakra where you can see God. That is the kingdom of God within you. Open the door of your Ajna chakra, that is, you are opening your spirit and entering into that spiritual world and seeing God Himself in the form of light. And you are coming back. That is one principle. The second thing is that once in 12 years, Kumbhabhishekam must be done for the consecration of that place. Otherwise, divinity, sanctity will be lost. But in the case of the Siddha, the Jivan Mukta, there is no such ritual needed because he is always there. He is always there. Even if you are not able to perform Kumbhabhishekam once in 12 years, a living saint is there. Consciousness is very much there. And the power of that consciousness keeps on enlarging, keeps on developing because he is always in meditation. And there is no expenditure of energy except for blessing the disciples who come to that place asking for blessings of the Guru. There is no expenditure of spiritual energy because the Guru is always doing meditation. That is why even a Buddha, when he is about to die, when his disciple asked him, "Sir, where shall we build our temples?" And Buddha said, "Only on the Jeeva Samadhis." Not only Hindu temples, even Buddhist pagodas, temples, they are all built only on the Jeeva Samadhis of the Siddhas.